Good evening. It seems not a day passes when there isn't a report of police insensitivity. In the latest incident, a young woman apparently inebriated and in the company of a friend was beaten by a policeman in Ghaziabad in the National Capital Region. What comes as a surprise is the reaction of the chairman of the Delhi Commission for Women, who says we should be strict with our children, and if that girl was drunk, and to make her understand, police have taken some steps. I don't think that it is wrong. Is it not wrong for the police to hit a 23-year-old woman? Then there's the larger issue of morality. Yes, drinking in public is illegal, but was it really that wrong for a young woman in the company of a friend to drink inside a car? Is the law archaic in some situations? You're watching The Buck Stops Here. I'm Vishnu Shom. Here's our top story.
Another stark case of police insensitivity while dealing with a woman. On camera, a young woman is slapped by a cop and then roughed up by other people as more policemen watch. This inside a Ghaziabad police station. The incident has sparked an intense debate about police insensitivity. But the police alleges that the young girl was found in a compromising position with a friend in a parked car. Police say that the girl was drunk and when confronted by local residents, she misbehaved and abused.
पुलिस वाले ने मेरे साथ वसूली की है तभी मैंने की है जब वो उल्टा सीधा बोलेंगे ऑब्वियसली यार गाली बके जाएगी ऑब्वियसली यार अगर किसी को अश्लील बातें उड़ाई जाए चाहे पुलिस वाला हो चाहे आम इंसान हो तो उसको जरूरत क्या है कि वो हमें ऐसी बात बोले.
The police allege that a woman, a resident of Goa, was spotted by local residents last night sitting in a car with a 24-year-old male friend from Delhi.
उसे यही पता ना तेरे कपड़े कहाँ तेरी चप्पल कहाँ तेरा नशा कहाँ और ना बेचारा उन्होंने कहा उन्होंने तो और इज्जत बचाई है उसकी भी.
Police say that the residents brought the woman and her friend to the Sahibabad police station where she was thrashed by the sub-inspector caught on camera. Police have now booked the girl under serious charges of obscenity and drinking in public and even assaulting a government official. The law says that a woman cannot be detained at a police station after sundown and male cop cannot as much as touch her. The Ghaziabad police have promised action against the sub-inspector who struck the girl, only if he is found guilty.
लड़की ने थाने में आके पुलिस वालों को उसको ड्यूटी परफॉर्म करने में वो किया है, उसको इंडल्ज किया है, तो इस पे पुलिस ने अपनी तरफ से एफआईआर लॉन्च कराया है. ये बात पूरा फुटेज में है और अगर ये सही पाया गया तो डेफिनेटली इस पे एक्शन किया जाएगा.
But what's more shocking is the response of the chairman of the Delhi Commission of Women, who has justified police's action.
हमें हमारे बच्चों को भी थोड़ा कंट्रोल में रखना चाहिए और ये कि अगर उसने शराब पी है जैसा कि आप बता रहे हैं और उसके लिए उसने उसको समझाने के लिए कोई ऐसी घटना की है तो मैं नहीं समझती हूँ कि उसमें कोई गलत बात है. अगर बच्चों को हम भी अपने बच्चों को डांटते हैं मारते हैं उनको सुधारने के लिए, बाकी कानून हाथ में तो किसी को भी नहीं लेना चाहिए, ये भी बात है.
This is not the first time police insensitivity has come to the fore. Last month, an ACP was suspended for slapping a girl on camera in New Delhi. Earlier on, in Aligarh, a woman was slapped repeatedly by cops. That was also caught on camera.
Clearly, the girl along with the male friend was caught on the wrong side of the law. In fact, eyewitnesses also telling us that she even slapped a 60-year-old male constable in an intoxicated state of mind. But does that in any way justify police's action of slapping a 23-year-old girl inside a police compound blatantly in front of television cameras? With Pintu Tomar in Ghaziabad, Sonal Mehrotra for NDTV.
So what is this all about? Is this a culture of insensitivity in the police force? Bizarre remarks by the chairman of the Delhi Commission for Women? Or is it the fault of the young couple? Joining me now to discuss this, Arun Kumar, ADG Law and Order in Uttar Pradesh, Kiran Bedi, former IPS officer, also with us over here, and Kavita Krishnan, Secretary of AIPWA. Thank you all very much for joining us. Mr. Kumar, let me come to you first. Indulging in obscene activities in a public place, Section 94. Disturbing peace and drinking in public, Section 34 UP Police Act. Assault on and obstructing a public servant from doing his duty, Section 353. Very serious charges against a 23-year-old. How did this situation get out of hand?
Vishnu, let me clarify first. This is a very unfortunate incident that has happened last evening in Ghaziabad. And the sequence of events that has happened, some of them are on camera, some are not on the camera. The incident started happening in Salimar Garden area when the Resident Welfare Association people and the residents of that particular people came and they found this young couple in a drunken condition, and according to them they were in a compromising position, and they started maltreating them, beating them, something like that, and then the police intervened, rescued the couple from that particular spot, brought them to the police station. And there are two FIRs in this particular case. The first FIR that has been registered by the member of the RWA who has given the complaint, and suo motu based on that the case has been registered under section 160 IPC and 294 IPC.
Right.
Now in the police station where the people, just a minute, and then the second part of it. The second part of it, that when the police started writing the report and preparing for taking the couple for the medical examination for the consumption of alcohol and all those things, the girl picks a fight with the people who accompanied police from Salimar Garden, and then there is a scuffle within the police campus. So, in fact, today unfortunately the SSP Ghaziabad was not in the city. He had come to Allahabad for a court case. City SP was also in Lucknow for a meeting. So, we couldn't get the whole picture, and that's why we have asked for the whole video footage to find out that particular second part, that whether the police has slapped or the scuffle that is being showed on your video footage. So what are the facts on that? We have ordered an inquiry against that.
You know, Mr. Kumar, I understand what you're saying, and you know, and you've gone through the sequence of events by and large. But you know, we have also seen that footage, and I've personally seen that footage, and I've personally seen about 10 minutes of an interview, which was when a mic was forcibly thrust in the face of this 23-year-old woman in the police station, how local media could be allowed to get in over there in a situation as sensitive like this, ask her whether she was a prostitute, ask her if she was in a compromising position, ask her if she was educated, and ask her a bunch of extremely intrusive questions, whether that was correct. This happened within the police station. We will talk about that episode of the policeman hitting her. We certainly will. But how could this happen, sir?
Basically, the issue is that I told you about the second part when the girl was brought to the police station, and that from there we have to inquire the whole incident, how it had happened, and we have asked for the whole video footage. We have ordered for an inquiry about that, and once we get the inquiry report, then we will be in a position to comment that how it has happened. But the video footage that is being shown time and again, it seems that the problem or the scuffle that has been going on has there are many people around there. So it's a very difficult to decipher that what is happening
in
there.
As much as
it will take some time.
The scuffle.
Yeah, go ahead, Kavita.
Yeah, I want to say something about this so-called what you're calling a scuffle. I did see the footage very carefully. There is this woman who says she's a neighbor, who this girl, the 23-year-old girl, is sitting on a sofa. She is nowhere trying to incite a scuffle or incite as you just said. Rather, this woman is allowed to come, walk up to her, pull at her clothes and say, look at you, you're dressed as good as naked, and then start slapping her around, at which she responds, she reacted in her defense. And you're calling that a scuffle. Even now, after all this, after it's become such an issue, I'm amazed that you're looking at that footage and calling it a scuffle.
We're playing that footage, yes.
And now I want to add here that clearly the neighbors have called the police. What they consider obscenity is the clothes that girl is wearing and the fact that she was with this man. We do not have any evidence that any greater obscenity than that was occurring, because the neighbor herself in the footage which is available clearly says that we called because she was in an intoxicated state, she was with this man and she was dressed in this man.
And Kavita, let me interrupt you there. Sir, the other point is, if you listen to that 10-minute clip, and we aren't playing it because, you know, it is full of obscenities, but this young woman seems to be somebody who's on the defensive. Yes, she's abusing, but that's because she's been asked all of these intrusive questions.
abusive
She is
questions.
extremely coherent. She is extremely logical, right? And whatever she may be charged with, this allegation of drunkenness and incoherence, and that has provoked this entire incident, sir, it seems to be rather exaggerated.
Well, it's
Mr.
May I
Kumar, go
respond?
ahead. Mr. Kumar, go ahead, and then I'll bring in my other panelists.
Yeah, basically, all these inferences that you are telling, this is basically based on the medical report. The medical examination of the couple says that they were in a drunken state, and now the investigation to the two cases are registered, and the investigation will proceed, and they will take into consideration the statements of all the witnesses. They will take into consideration the medical examination report. That they will take into consideration the whole video footage which is available with the various channels, and based on that, we'll investigate the case.